Did you win the game of Zonk? I hope so. Well, that should have been a fun time for you to review what you've learned. And now we get to go into our time of sharing what it is that God has been doing in our life. Maybe you've learned something new about him through our study of God's word. Maybe he has answered a prayer or just given you the encouragement that you've needed during this time where we are sheltering in place or getting ready to start school. And maybe some of you have started school already. Maybe you were nervous about that and God answered some prayers and provided what you needed. So this is a time where you can share with the people around you. And if there's nobody around you, go grab somebody again and share with them what it is that God has been doing and what you want to be remembering and celebrating about him and his activity in your life. You might need to write a list. I did. I wrote down some things. I talked about wrote how God has provided for the help that I need in terms of making the slideshow. We've had lots of people be involved doing our welcome videos, our blessings, and especially telling the big God story. Lots of people have been involved in support so that I don't have to do it all. And I get to be blessed by seeing other people's video and hearing their encouraging words. So God has used that as a blessing in my life. Also, our weekly Zooms. I was always afraid before we started that I would sign on and nobody would ever sign on, that nobody would want to be a part of it. But that hasn't happened. Every single week, people have signed on. Some weeks we've had lots of people and some weeks just a few. But I am so thankful for all of you signing on, and especially for our faithful people. You know who you are, those people that sign up when it's just 2 or 3 of us. I just really enjoy those times, and that has been a way that God has shown his faithfulness, because I was really convinced that it was just going to be me, but thankfully it hasn't been. So those are just a couple of things that are on my list of things that I want to remember that God has done and celebrate those. I hope you have a long list and enjoy your time of celebrating him and what he's done. And remember that I am so thankful for you and for the work that God has done in your life. Have a good time of sharing and enjoy your remember and celebrate.